Let's talk about odds. Suppose that the odds for, all right, this is important. When you talk about odds, you have to say for or against. So in this case, suppose that the odds for an event A are A to B. Then the probability that A occurs is A over A plus B. You take the first one and then add the two together. Here's an example. All right, so suppose that the odds for A are 7 to 5. All right, so 7 to 5. That means for every 7 times A occurs, actually, let's write that. For every 7 times A occurs, there will be 5 times it does not. All right, pretty straightforward, I think. All right, but if the odds are 7 to 5, what is the probability of A? Well, what we've set up here is this. If the odds for A are A to B, then the probability is A, first number, over the sum of these two. So our first number is 7, so that's going to go on top, and in the bottom, you add those two together. All right, so the probability of A is 7/12. Another example here. Suppose that you have the probability of A occurring is 3/8. Find the odds. Well, here's what we would know. If I write this 3/8, remember what we have. I'll do it up here. A over A plus B, and the odds are A to B. So the first number goes up on top, and then you add the two and put that on the bottom. So the first number, and look at this. These match, okay? Those match. So what if I wrote this like this? 3 on the top, and then I want these to match, so I'll write a 3 here. Now I need an 8, so what has to go here? A 5, and there's the odds. 3, 2, 5. All right, so what it means is for every 3 times A occurs, there will be 5 times it does not. Now, the odds against A. All right, so if the odds for A, we just found to be 3 to 5, the odds against A, well, it's right against A, are, just turn it around, 5 to 3. And what this means is, for every 5 times A does not occur, now not occur because these are the odds against A. So for every 5 times A does not occur, there will be 3 times that it does occur. Now, suppose the probability of A is 0.85. Can we find the odds for A? Well, here's what we have. The probability of A is 0.85, but when we write our odds, now I'll do it up here, it's A over A plus B. We've got a fraction. I'm going to convert this to a fraction. It's 0.85. This is tenths, hundredths. This is 85 out of 100. Now, write it as odds. The top number is 85, and I want to break that bottom number down so that these two match. So I'm going to write an 85 here, and what else do I need to get to 100? 15. All right, so then the odds for A are 85 to 15. Now, that's just a little awkward. So right from here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to reduce this fraction. Now, both 85 and 100 are divisible by 5. 5 into 85 will go 17 times. Into 100 will go 20. So I'm going to claim now that the odds for A are, okay, what do we write here? 17 over 17 plus 3, so R what? 17 to 3. That's just easier to get a grasp of than this down here. For every 85 times it does happen, there's 15 times it doesn't. Probably smaller numbers are easier to get a sense of. So for every 17 times A occurs, there's 3 times it does not.